Yo, I'm streaming this shit right now, yo.
You already put it on the.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
you're
up
streaming it on YouTube, or
on
you streaming
YouTube.
it in the
Yeah,
party?
I'm
Oh,
streaming it
you
on
on YouTube?
YouTube. Oh shit, I should have streamed this shit on Twitch, but it's all good. Yo, I'm about to accept the invite right now, bro. I was setting up the stream for this. Alright, man. Alright, man. I'm joining right now. Alright.
He has a better overall team than yours. Overall, not.
Yeah, you see that, right?
Hmm?
Alright, there we go. So I'm gonna leave this party, cause me and him gonna be talking shit, probably.
I want to hear the shit talking.
Yeah, so. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna lead the party. I'm just gonna join the, the game chat.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, nigga, let's go now. Hey, Dub. Let's go. We playing in the fucking snow.
Between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Jets. This one for the right to represent the AFC in Super Bowl 56 in LA. Off we go. And the tackle going to be made right at the 25.
This gonna be tough.
Now a carry for the forward, first round pick of the Chargers.
Okay, let's go, Lawrence.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun.
Alright, I gotta watch that.
Watches that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because
Again, this is gonna be a tough one for me. We ain't never played in the snow. I don't think we played in the cold all season.
Each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now the Georgia Southern man.
Here we go. Let's go, big boys.
Only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. Room to run past midfield. And he'll get this down.
Yo, this shit feels so crazy playing on snow. And that's a good one too, boy. He fast as hell. There was no way. I was in good position, but boy, he just outran me.
Receivers have jet sweeps, end arounds. The them moving back in the back.
I don't even know if I could have dove. I would have probably just missed.
This was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. Now Gordon on first down. And he's got some space here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 44 yards rushing for him now. A great start to this AFC title game.
Yo, their stopping power is even different, bro.
Points of this AFC title bout. First and goal, Melvin Gordon.
Let's go, man.
And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Play action this time for Justin Herbert, eluding the pressure right. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
We got to bend, don't break. Bend, but don't break.
But now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Now Herbert, third and goal. Escaping the pressure right.
Here we go.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Chargers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field.
Let's fucking go, Chargers.
You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. The home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. Bulldozes past him, and he'll find some space up to about the 25. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
There we go.
Runs over him.
It's funny, partner.
It like the controls feel different on the snow. Like it's almost like you got to be wary of how fast you're running on the snow compared if you wasn't running on snow right now, because it's almost like your character slip up.
I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, 2nd round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And that's going to be another first down as the
I got to be careful with that, because whoever the fuck that was, that boy's response time is good. Oh, that's Hayward Jr. I got to be careful.
Initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
That was, what the fuck, man? What a lag, man.
It's Chris Harris with a pick. goes right side. And
that was a crazy lag right there. I can't say nothing about that, man.
down to about the 2-yard line. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks. Interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of
That was mad weird, bro.
Kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
Gordon. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Again, Gordon. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Melvin Gordon punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game. A point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And
Let's
he
go.
powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw is Stafford. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's
I would expect him to drop that.
Just 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs
100% one day he should have caught that.
matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
That boy Herbert got good during this season.
Snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to the Tuck roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game in New England, when they went out there and the Patriots had a guy come out and clear a spot on the field for their field goal kicker to kick the game winner.
Is that 82?
That was 82, and the Dolphins fans will never forget it.
Well, we're not seeing one of those famous games here. But it's fun to
I just pushed that man back with the Atomic and Sue.
The quarterback is trained to really look.
He got hurt.
He came back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And And they'll get him down as he's inside.
I'll be right there.
60 yards rushing now in the opening quarter of this AFC Championship game. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And Gronk says,
oh my gosh.
And he's going to be brought down.
Gronk says weight room.
The final play of this
Picking me apart right now, man. That one slip up.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an
hell no, I didn't think he would be the focal point.
Side to start making plays.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact
What's up, man?
tackle him
But
behind the line.
I'm streaming right now, but
It's a loss of 4, and it'll be
after this
second
game, you
down.
can come down. All right. Red Robin's Yum.
Herbert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
So on 3rd and goal, Gordon. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his
He's the equalizer right now.
this first half. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Extra point try good.
And look at the bars all the way up too. Whew.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
I was better off playing this shit upstairs.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, Fournette. Oh, it bowls over it.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him. Marked that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's a give to Fournette. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed.
Got to somehow change the momentum, man.
Stopped him just about a yard short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it.
Had to go for that one early.
That was big for them.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert rolling to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he'd just throw the ball away, and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
Herbert off of play action. Out to his left. And that's checked down to Gordon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brad. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Flush to his right. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted.
Oh, man. This man is playing the game of his life right now, bro. I promise you that.
15. The Charger drive about to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Oh, my God.
Intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The tackle goes to Harrison Smith. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he'll find his target, Woods. It's complete. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
that's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find a soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. That's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the
I'm playing double J.
right now with that lead. That's run the football.
You need
so
some?
You just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
You beat me right now. I wish I had the Ethernet. Couple key moments.
They go option right on.
Oh my God.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Herbert, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Jets continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they have the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Oh no. I was just saying to myself.
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is...
It's so crazy that, look, you can see that it clearly shows that I can't even see who my receivers are anymore.
You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half.
This is our first time ever playing in the snow all season. Playing away, the best team in the NFL right now, and they're home, and it's snowing.
A shotgun give to Fournette.
What'd you say, babe?
Short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Shit.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Oh, these niggas is fucking crazy.
It's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get
I threw like 3 interceptions.
But now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. Their big
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
They playbook is crazy.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Herbert. Over the middle taken in by Gronkowski. Touchdown! Rob Gronkowski, 33 yards. And the Giants continue to pull away here in this first half.
Yep.
And a route is on here in this first
second.
half. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taking a real live ass whipping.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they really won't have much time to work with. Just 19 seconds showing on the clock. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
What'd you say? Who?
So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both these teams going through their final adjustments before the second half. Which one will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy? To find out, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for...
That's another thing. Did I even do my weekly training for this game?
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar
I surely the fuck probably didn't.
underway in this AFC Championship. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's see what can happen, man.
To get going. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year.
Tough game. Too many turnovers.
Good enough.
2nd down and 8. Stafford down to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete.
Imagine not being able to see who the fuck your receivers are. Start of the 3rd quarter. Imagine that.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense.
You literally got to remember who's who on the fly.
And frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
You got to study like, all right.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Interception. That is crazy.
It's the 4th time tonight. It's an interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will set up shop in enemy.
He wasn't even that deep and then just got that deep as that ball got there.
So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive,
Game is already over.
Blowout material. On the counter, here's Gordon. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a
Did these
disappointing
niggas warm up a little bit? Man, it's a big ass fucking jump ahead. Oh shit. I was better off grabbing it, but I put him on his ass, but I was better off grabbing it.
And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
What the hell happened?
The Charger drive about to get going. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Fournette. Running right through it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 62 yards on the ground for him so far.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Stafford on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Fuck, now I can finally see my damn receivers.
Bring in baseball guys to teach how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards.
I had to earn that shit. I couldn't see my receivers since like the 1st quarter.
You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he'll be hit.
I got it all.
Releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Third and 2, Stafford. Dumps it off to Fournette. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 4th
I'll have to go for it either way. Punting it ain't going to help me.
The idea of completing a pass.
Punting ain't about to help a motherfucking thing.
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. And he's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
4 INTs.
That's a big pickup of a 1st down.
I ain't even mad about that.
Both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. Touchdown.
Damn, I finally got me one.
Tyler Lockett, 64 yards. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Sheesh. Black man had to earn that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Now I'm playing my blood brother right now. Just for my viewers watching, I'm actually playing my blood brother right now. This motherfucker good. I gotta stay composed. Stay composed.
Next possession, still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A throw out wide to Woods complete.
That's been happening sometimes. I ain't mad at it though.
2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 1st downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Able to power through. 80 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys to the Super Bowl.
Herbert on third down now. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he is going to have a Jets first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
AFC Championship tilt, 3rd quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete. It's Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
All right, let's go, man.
8 yards
We
the
need to
tally
stop,
on
D.
that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Breida, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Herbert now. He finds his target, Beckham. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They run forward with Breida.
Golly, man.
34, good enough for the first.
I called it, though. I said him.
Maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. Wide open, Gronkowski. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not.
Oh, shit, yo. Look at that shit. It says turf war. Away team fatigues faster. What the fuck?
They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, Gordon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
No way, man. Come on, bro. Key moments, man.
A 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. He's got a man. It's his fullback. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to the ground now with Gordon. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line.
calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big.
All right, man.
It didn't.
Put a little stick on your helmet. We actually stopped them from scoring, y'all.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Stafford looks to throw again. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Aaron Donald, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Yeah, 6-7. Where your awareness at, baby? You always got to stay on Donald.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Stafford flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 16. Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. And incomplete on a deep ball. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless.
This was a rough one.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Open man is Gordon, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively.
Think about that, y'all. This nigga just broke a linebacker's tackle.
Quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap.
Who just tackled him?
He breaks free and off he goes.
Yeah, this defense
wow.
has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground, and here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
Now Gordon on 1st down, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he finds Gronk. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing
This could be definitely
about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Here's Herbert. Give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, they've been part of the cream of the crop in the AFC all season. It's becoming more and more evident that they're going to get a shot to play for that Super Bowl title.
by 30 before the Super Bowl.
And you mentioned
Tough conditions, man.
This season, it's all come together for them, and they're really laser focused on being that team to represent in the Super Bowl.
They have been dominant in this one.
Nah, this was definitely not a good game. I just had too many turnovers early, bro, especially the first one because I had the momentum. The first one is what started it off. I didn't even realize there was such thing as a turf war, all types of shit. I couldn't even see my receiver since the first quarter. Boy, this shit ain't no joke. Conditions matter and how much you play. GG's, my guy.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their backs really against the wall now. They knew how tough this would be on the road, AFC title game, and they have gotten all they could handle and then some. Fournette a 1st down carry, but he'll get only a couple before defenders are there to meet him.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
All right.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Stafford on 1st down. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Fournette running out of the gun. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, Stafford. He hits his target, Lockett. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. On 1st down, it's Stafford. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back, picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Boy, that route is really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a slant.
Yeah, well, it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside.
That was the only time that the nigga got open all game. Got into a position like that, otherwise safety was on top. Oh, nah, I'm just kicking that motherfucking Brock.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Straight out of bounds.
Starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger.
Good game, man. Damn.
I can't.
Got my brother kicked my ass, man.
I see you. Try to find a wall.
I told you this nigga was good.
What you say, dude?
Some of my key moments, though, man, it lagged on my end. It sucks ass, man. Hell nah, I couldn't have let it be that.
I'm glad you at least scored, joking. I'm watching. I'm like, damn, he wasn't joking.
I told you he was good, bro. I thought I was fucking around. I said this nigga is good.
Nah, but I've seen you play a few times. I'm like, I think he'll be alright. And then I'm watching what he's doing. I'm like, bro.
I told you he plays competitively too. So he plays right. He's beaten the number one player already. You get what I'm saying? That's how much he be on.
Nuts.
It's different. It's levels.
And
all right.
it's fantasy. And it's fantasy.
Yeah, it's levels. You feel me? It's levels to this shit.
100%. Yeah, he's Super Saiyan. You're like Coyote.
I'm still Krillin. I'm Krillin.
You still Krillin?
What position does he mean?
I'm Piccolo at best.
Bro,
Yeah,
but I was cracking up when Damasu hurt whoever the fuck he stopped, bro. I was dying.
Yeah, yo, all I did was push him back. All right, I want to thank everybody for coming to my stream, man. Y'all watch me get slaughtered, but it's all good, man. We gonna come back, get better, and I'll play him again. I'm gonna stream that one too. So
That's awesome.
until next time, joking out. Yeah, my brother is good, bro.